All right, hey gang, Technical Analysis 101, the cup and handle pattern. And today I've got a chart that fits the bill perfectly. RTX Corporation, let's dive right in. All right, hey gang, Nate Bear here, lead technical tactician for Monument Traders Alliance and Trade of the Day. And like I mentioned, this week we have a pure technical play, a technical analyst's dream, right? So what I want to do is I want to show you a couple things and then I'll show you kind of my trade idea for this one. But as you're learning to trade, I think that most of us start with kind of the when you're talking about technical analysis, the first thing you learn is bull flag or bull pennant, right? This pattern combines sort of a bull flag with another piece of technical analysis called like this cup and handle. So a cup and handle is basically a price action where price goes higher and then it creates this sort of cup, right? It doesn't really break out from the left side of the cup, and then you form the handle, right? So that's what we have here. That's what this pattern is called. It's called a cup and handle, and it is one of my favorite and one of the most reliable chart patterns in technical analysis. I absolutely love cup and handle patterns. Bullish cup and handle patterns are very reliable. Okay, what's the saying? It's like 60% of the time they work every time, right? Now, I'm kidding, of course, but very consistent, very reliable. So the idea here is pretty simple. If we zoom out, we look at this chart. Wow, look at that old technical analysis bit there. This is a very strong stock. RTX is a very, very strong stock. And within this part of the pattern, if we zoom in, we will find that beautiful cup and handle pattern. So what I'm looking to do is play RTX into new highs and into extension targets about 207. Now, this isn't one of those charts that I'm looking for a 50-point move. You know, it's not Micron, it's not SNDK, it's not one of these charts that's moving around like crazy, but it's a very consistent, strong chart with a perfect technical setup. So what's the trade, right? What's the idea? So the idea here, can you get in near the point of control, which is around 200, and then target a move up into the extensions, which is around 207. Now, where am I wrong? Well, I would say if it closes below these guys right through here, and that's around 198, that is where I would consider the trade a bust and I would move on. All right. So how would I play this? Well, I think the easiest way to play it is to just buy straight calls. RTX is not one that has really, really crazy options, right? It's not like, one that I keep going back to is SNDK. This is an amazing chart, but look at the options, right? You want to buy the after money calls, you got to pay $30 a contract. And that's for calls that expire this week. So with RTX, we've got much more reasonable options, but I think you can actually go out to February monthlies, which is February 20th, and just grab these $200 calls. They're only $5. So the idea here then is, can we pick up some calls around the point of control, right? And then run those up into targets around 207 and maybe higher depending on the overall market conditions. But that is sort of the idea. It's a classic, what we call TPS setup. And if you don't know what that means, let me break it down for you. T just stands for trend, right? And I identify the trend by using stacked moving averages. So here we have the 8 EMA, here's the 21 EMA, and here's the 55 EMA. So my averages are stacked bullish, right? The shortest EMA is on top, the longest EMA is on the bottom, and the 21 is in the middle. The next thing we're looking for is a pattern, right? So we are already covered this, but this is our cup and handle pattern, right? So we have our trend, we have our pattern, and then the next thing I'm looking for is the squeeze, which is the indicator that I use to help me time my entries for options trades. So we've got TPS, we've got a classic TPS setup here, a cup and handle pattern on a stock just near all-time highs, right? So this is a perfect technical analyst setup, all right? That's what I've got for this week. I hope it helps, and I will talk to you guys soon. Later.